test, test one. 1, 2, test.
Oh, okay. Arena 2, under 15s. We are ready to welcome you in. Arena 2, under 15s. If you are there, we can come in, please. So, riders in Arena 2, you may come in. Arena 2, riders, you may come in. Equipment team, we're starting with bank race. If you could set up bank race, please. That would be lovely. Thank you. Okay, in lane 1, we have Ross and Nikki. Lane 2 in blue, Harry and Sam. Lane 3 in yellow, Thomas and Daniel. En ligne 4, Margot et Julie avec les toques verts. Therese and Danny in white in lane 5. Annie and Sophie, lane 6 in purple. And we have line judges from Heat 4. Okay, Arena Party is setting up for bank race. Okay, we are nearly ready to start in Arena 2. Referee's just checking a bit of equipment. Bank boards are mostly upright. Yes, bank boards are looking good. Referees, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't see one over the far side. In the middle. Warwick, I think we're short of one over the far side, but I think we're good to go with 5. Table, are we good? Fantastic. This is good. Ted, your team. Okay, we are looking good. Whistle goes. The crowd pauses to a hush. And a good, slow, equal start from everybody there. Getting a number for the bank. Therese and Danny are up there. Just next to them, Margot and Julie. Petit problème pour eux. Mais yellows, Thomas and Daniel getting their second one. And reds going up, trying to get their one on. Blues as well. So racing back down. Great put on for the whites there. Well done, guys. And the band riders away. Margot et Julie ensuite, en deuxième en ce moment. And some of these riders going for 2, some going for 3. Blues are away. I reckon they're in third at the moment. Away go yellows not far behind them. Whites and greens turning together. Dernier chiffre pour les verts. Reds now joining the fray. So last one put on. Bien joué pour Margot et Julie. And a little race over the line. Yellow's just going to sneak ahead of whites. So 3 still out. And blues, just that last one to put on. Well done, blues. And coming back over, whites as well. Whites very intelligently looking over, seeing there's no rush. Good riding from you. The black over the far side. Et le jeu est validé. No flags. Arena Party, just to remember you're also doing the start line equipment. So Arena Party, just a little reminder, provide your riders with your start line equipment. Thank you very much. Okay, scores for bank race I'll give you in a bit. We are ready. Bang a balloon. So red's going back. Don't put your hand up. Doesn't make any effect once you're over the 10-meter line. Okay, we are up and away for Bang a Balloon. So handover at the top end. Really good popping there for white. Here come whites. That's fantastic from Therese and Danny. Superb racing over the line. Reds, Ross and Nikki, followed by Thomas and Daniel. Margot et Julie ensuite, les deux derniers ballons. Juste devant Harry et Sam. Well played. And Annie and Sophie coming back down. Okay, nicely done. Et le jeu est validé, no flags. So the bank race scores, Ross and Nikki got 1. Harry and Sam had 3. Thomas and Daniel had 5. Margot and Julie got 6. Therese and Danny got 4. And Annie and Sophie got 2. That was bank race. Le jeu de ballon. And balloon race. Ross and Nikki had 5. Harry and Sam 2. Thomas and Daniel had 4. Margot and Julie 3. Therese and Danny got 6. And Annie and Sophie got 1. We should be setting up for Hug a Mug. Couple of bank boards still to collect up. Not bank boards, balloon boards still to pick up. Hug a Mug looking good. Hello, boss. All present and correct. All been at it since 7 o'clock. Well, yeah, I was up before that. Okay, whistle's gone. Okay, in walking pace. That's brilliant. Lovely. Great start under 15s. So Mug's going on. Coming around the bin, and let's have a look at these handovers under 15s. Julie et Margot. Joli relay pour us. And Therese and Danny in white coats. Lanes 1 and lane 6 at the moment. Coming for their last pickup round the bin. Being chased by Ross and Nicky. So, les Français vont gagner le jeu du tasse, suivi par Therese and Danny in second. Yellows and reds pretty good. That's a nice pickup. Well done, Blues. And a nice, gentle finish. Well done, Blues. Nicely ridden. Okay, no flags on that one. Le jeu est validé. Okay, Hagamug scores are in already from our wonderful team in the box. Ross and Nicky got 3. Harry and Sam got 1. Thomas and Dan got 4. Margot and Julie got 6. Therese and Danny got 5. Annie and Sophie got 2. Run and Ride is next. Fantastic. Okay. Run and Rides. Peut-être les placeurs de matériel peuvent courir aussi. Également avec les cavaliers. Merci. We're ready. Here we go. Whistle gone. A hush descends over the spectators. The flag is up. We are walking in. We pause and we're off. Excellent start for everybody under 15s. I wish the Opens and under 18s could see that. And racing out to the top. Sprinting around the top. Brilliant from Whites. Here they're coming back down. Great vault for Whites. Joli à terre à cheval pour les Verts. And then away goes Red. White's still in the lead. Red's chasing them. And Greens and then Blues at the top end. Yellows are back on board and sprinting right down. It's Whites. Here come the Whites. Whites are struggling hard. They're pushing hard. Here come Whites. Here come chased by the Greens and then Reds and Greens. Greens and Reds. It's going to be tight over the line. Reds and Greens. Greens just get that. And Blues chasing the Reds really well. And we've got a race for the final points here. Yellows and Blacks. Yellows just stretching out ahead of the Blacks. Excellent running, excellent riding. Oh, we've got a flag. Il y a un drapeau. We've got a flag. Hold your scores. Okay, yellows. There is an elimination. So you knock the pole down, but you didn't go round it, having corrected it. And there is the second elimination, also for yellows, because you... Warwick, just tell me that one. You hadn't fully dismounted before coming back up. So double elimination for yellows. You don't get minus points, though. You just get 0. Okay, getting ready for pony pairs. Run and ride scores. Ross and Nikki 4. Harry and Sam 3. Thomas and Daniel 0. Margot et Julie 5. Therese and Danny 6. Annie and Sophie 2. Pony pairs, which is also known as bending with a friend. Bend with a friend. Here we go. Watch those poles. Up the top. Nice break there for everybody. Yellow's good start on the inside lane here. Blue's over the far side, really good. Spinning around the top, gathering the rope, gathering their partner. Les Verts sont en tête en ce moment. Les Français vont gagner ce jeu. Bien joué over the line. Blues followed by yellows, possibly whites, then reds. And stretching for blacks. The elastic hasn't quite elasticked. And good correction as far as I can see for blacks. Well done. Le jeu est validé. No flags. Good racing under 15s. Well done, you guys. Top quality. Okay, pony pair scores. Ross and Nikki got 2, Harry and Sam 5, Thomas and Dan 4, Margot et Julie 6, Therese and Danny 3, Annie and Sophie got 1. We are ready straight away. Here we go, whistle goes. Flags are ready. A nice slow start from everybody. Well done. And Reds over the far side got a great pick. Oh, they pick it up the cone rocks. They get away with it. Handover's good. Au milieu du terrain, les Verts bien pris. Facile pour les Verts. Rouge ensuite, followed by Blues, Greens, and win that one. Yellows get a good pick and go. So Whites finishing sensibly. Here come the Blacks. Well, oh. Well done, Blacks, to finish. Referee checks round the assistant referees. Le jeu est validé. No flags. Well done, under 15s, looking good. We're getting ready for our final race in this one, which is Agility Aces. Ross and Warren in 2 flags got 5. Harry and Sam got 4. Thomas and Daniel got 3. Margot et Julie 6. Therese and Danny got 2. Annie and Sophie got 1. Final race is Agility Aces. Come on, Arena Party, step to it. Riders, don't look at the Arena Party going over the steps. That's not the way to do it, okay? It's quite embarrassing seeing them tottering over them. Yeah, this is supposed to be agility aces, not non-agility aces. Okay, the whistle goes. We're coming in slowly. We're coming in equally. We're away together. And onto the ground over the stones. Let's have a look and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for greens. Joli à terre à cheval pour les bleus. And away come blues. Here come blues. Oh, they're just having to do a circle. Will that let reds in? Blues still. Oh! And then blacks over the far side. À terre à cheval pour les verts. Oh, over the line. Reds were catching up there. Good luck, commentary judges on that one. Blues get a good vault in. The blue trainer is on the ball. And here come the whites. They're having trouble. Yellows sneak over. So do the blues. And the whites get a good vault. Oh, their trainer is on it as well. Good training there. Well done, you guys. We got a flag over the far side. And we've got a flag at the changeover line as well. 2 flags, which we played earlier on. We have an elimination in the last race. Whites, I'm afraid you obstructed blue. So, nil point. Whites obstructed blue in the last race. Okay. An arena party, riders, trainers, coaches, please remember to return the equipment at the end of each race over to the equipment party, please. Thank you very much. Okay, we are ready for the next heat to come in. Okay, Heat 2, you may come in. Riders from Heat 2, you may come into the arena. Heat 2 riders coming in. We're setting up for bank board, arena party. If you could get set up for bank race. Are we good? Okay, in lane 1 in red, we have Millie and Hannah. In lane 2, Aidan and Maren. Lane 3, Katie and Lily. Jack in green. In lane 4, Jack and Harriet in lane 4. Aoife and Flavie. En ligne 6 en blanc. And I think it's in black. Danisa and Madison in lane 6. Okay, we're looking almost ready with bank. Riders are ready. Assistant referees are looking in place. Okay, arena equipment is looking good. Ladies in the commentary box, you're good? Okay, whistle goes. On the start line, we'll have a little pause on the start line, on the 10-meter line. Okay. The flag is raised. Slowly, heat 2. And a nice, slow, equal level start for our riders there. And grabbing a number. Reds get a good grab, and so do whites over the far side. So, on it goes. Reds get a good put on at the top end on their bank. Whites, yellows going up to their one. Greens and whites turning at the same time, but it's reds still making the best progress. Blues put their first one on, and reds are going to be the first team to change over. Away they go. And so they got a good lead at the moment. They're being chased by greens and whites. Yellows and blacks making slow, steady progress. Reds have got their penultimate one already on. And, oh, but they pick up the whole stand. So a bit of work to do for them to correct it. And whites have just overshot. So greens now going up, just chasing the reds. Reds have corrected theirs. So they're coming back over. Good advice from the red trainer. Greens very nicely ridden, looking over to see who was challenging. No one was, so a gentle stroll back for greens, well ridden. Yellows will drag the cone over. So whites now, they're up there. And we have blues racing back down along with whites. So the blacks over the far side and the yellows in the middle. Blacks got their next rider out. Yellows finishing now. So the pair of Madison and Danica. Nicely put on. Well done. And the referees we got a flag. So a little discussion amongst the referees to see if it was okay. In the meantime, we're going to set up for balloon. Okay, we have a decision from the refs. We have two decisions from the ref. So we have two eliminations, blue and black. So the reason is both the same for both teams, for blue and black elimination. You didn't take the number off while you were mounted. You corrected it having picked it up, but you didn't take it off while you were still mounted. You took it off from your feet. Blue and black. Okay, so slight adjustment on the eliminations. It's yellow and black, not blue and black for those. So thank you, yellows. I think that's good sportsmanship as far as I can see. And the blues will be buying you a drink later. Okay, coming back down. We have greens coming over, followed by reds. I think whites are going to have to go back. So blacks and then yellows now finish. We have whites going back. And blues. Okay. Okay, no flags in that one. Okay, I'll give you the scores in a minute when we've caught up. Right, we're ready. Here we go. Hug a mug. And we are up and away. So first Margon goes really nicely on for Aoife and Flavie. And back they come. It's red and blue chasing them. Joli relais pour les blancs, suivi par les rouges. So, oh, it's just popped off there. So, good turn of the top for greens. And on it goes. Oh, just missed there for blacks as well. Donc, c'est les blancs en tête en ce moment. Les blancs gagnent le jeu des tasses. So, yellows coming over nicely. Well done. Good hand over to the trainer. Reds have come over with that one. Are they going back possibly or finishing? I think they finished. So, greens and blues. And I think that's Madison just correcting hers nicely. Well done. Good turn of the top for her. And nicely ridden back to the start line. Well done. Referee checks round. Le jeu est validé. No flags. Okay, gradually catching up with the scores here. So far, Millie and Hannah, you've had a 6 and a 5. Aidan and Maren, you've had a 4 and a 2. Katie and Lily, you've had a 0 and a 3. Jack and Harriet, you've had a 5 and a 6. Aoife and Flavie have had a 3 and a 1. Danica and Madison have a 0 and a 4. So I'll give you the Hugger Mug scores when they're in. And we got the Hugger Mug scores now. So Millie and Hannah got 4. Aidan and Maren got 2. Katie and Lily got 5. Jack and Harriet got 3. Aoife and Flavie got 6. And Danica and Madison got 1. Okay, commentary box is ready. Commentators nearly ready. Referee's ready. Arena party is ready. Arena's ready. Riders mostly ready. Whistle goes. We're ready. Run and ride. And we're walking in. Of course, we're walking in. We always walk in. And c'est parti. And up to the top end. So greens and blues looking good. Red's going to turn around now. And Volts à terre à cheval pour les blancs and reds. So whites, a fantastic run for whites. Away they go. And reds coming back. It's yellows and blues going to have a race between themselves. It's reds and whites. Here come the reds and whites, followed by blues and yellows. Reds and whites, whites and reds. Here they go. They're laughing too much. They can't run. Here they go. And reds come over. Whites laughing a lot. And blues catching up quickly. Yellows get a good run. And here come greens on the near side. And the blacks to finish. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep running. Keep running. Yes, you're there. Fantastic. Very exciting. Je crois que les Français rient trop. Okay, we're going to get ready for pony pairs. So, run and ride scores. Millie and Hannah, you got 6. Aidan and Marin, you got 4. Katie and Lily got 3. Jack and Harriet's got 2. Aoife and Flavie, 5. Danica and Madison got 1. Pony pairs is next. Right, we are our Australian referee's gone walkabout. Okay, I think we're all looking good. Yes, here we go. Right, getting these points, see which finals we get in. It all counts. And a good level break there from all of you under 15s. Here we go, up to the top. It's really quick from the reds. Yellows are up there. Blacks having to correct something. So grabbing a friend, here they come. It's greens and it's reds, greens and reds. Les verts et coude à coude avec les rouges sur la ligne. Je sais pas, ça c'est pour le juge à table. Yeah, green. Blues just about hang on there at the end. That was outstanding riding from the Blues over the far side, stretching every limb. Amazing. Here come the Blacks. Just whacked a pole. And then I missed a couple. So all I could see at the end were the Blues doing some sort of Spider-Man impression. Most impressive. And nicely corrected, USA. Well done. And a whistle goes. We got a flag over the far side. Oh, we got a flag here. Blues, I'm afraid. Blue has elimination, despite doing so well on the way back down. On the way up, you had it looped. A looped rope on the way up is not allowed. There we are. I didn't know that. I should know that. I don't know that. Anyway, but coming back down was fantastic. So that was the important thing. Yeah, that was amazing. Okay, so, right, we are ready for flags in a pot. Okay, we're ready for. Okay, here we go. So in it goes for, no, not in over the far side, having a disaster. It's only in the middle that they're doing well. So it's greens and yellows doing well. Everyone else is missing. So greens and yellows, fantastic. Come on, yellows, you can get this one. Fantastic. Big points for yellows and a happy trainer. In the meantime, whites have finished. Reds have missed again on the way back down. Blues have missed both pots. So they're coming back down. They're going to grab this one confidently. Yes, they do. And red's just behind them. I think we got one left at the back. Here come the blacks. Nicely done, blacks. And a final grab and pull. Oh, that was a grab and drag. More elbow practice needed, I think. Okay, and going back to correct it. Well done. Et le jeu est validé. No flags. Well done. That was yellows and greens. Yellows, great score in that one. Well done. Where have you gone, yellows? Can't see you. There, just there. Fantastic. Well done, yellows. We are setting up for our last race, which is Agility Aces. So, 2 flag scores. Millie and Hannah got 2. Aidan and Maren got 3. Katie and Lily got 5. Jack and Harriet got 6. Aoife and Flavie 4. Danica and Madison got 1. We have Agility Aces to go, and that'll be the end of that heat. So, heat 3, we're now on our last race. Those of you in the warm-up arena, last race here in Arena 2. Okay. So, Arena Party seem to be playing sandcastles at the moment. Okay. USA, what are you doing with those stones? What's happening over there? By the time the ponies kick them over, really. There we go. Look at that. Okay, well, that's going to make all the difference, I'm sure. Okay, I'll be watching you guys. Right. Okay, I think we're looking good. So last race, you guys, in this heat. Referee's ready. Oh, we're not ready. Okay. Guys, camera people, you need to be behind the barrier, please, because we won't want you squished. Oh, we have a question. Are we good? We're good. Excellent. Okay, guys. Last racing in the heat. Here we go. Are we able to be... Oh, reds, that's clumsy. Oh, blue and greens, that's clumsy. Here we go. Well done, the rest of you. And away we go for agility. How's it looking? Are we agile over the steps? Oh, no, it's a bit... well done, blues. That's fantastic. So greens and reds having to correct it. Who's coming back down? Who's coming back down? Here come the whites. Here come the yellows again. Come on, yellows. You can get more good points. Here we go. Come on, blues. Get this one right. Brilliant, blues. Yellows, more good score. Fantastic. Blues, outstanding. Excellent. Greens, good vault for you. Well done. Where are the reds? Where are the blacks? Reds are still getting it. Okay, reds are back on board. Blacks are there. And that, yeah, well done, blacks. And here come the reds. Nice vault. Well done. Yellow's got another good score in there. They've had a great finish to this heat. Blues, it makes all the difference having a stones correctly done, despite what the commentator says. Well done, blues. Excellent. From the... Oh, hello. Wait a minute. We've got... Oh, having said that, we've got a flag. We have got a flag. Just when you thought it was over, Warren comes out with a flag. Oh, there's finger wagging going on. There's pointing. Warren and Warwick wandering back. What's happening? Is there a flag? No flags. Okay, scorers. No flags. Le jeu est validé. Maybe they're just wandering over for a chat. Right. I will hand you over to Henry, who is far more capable than me.
So we're getting ready to start the Heat 3 of the under-15s. I have no music, unfortunately. If anybody would like to lend me their phones with a headphone jack, that'd be brilliant. So in the red is Judy and Alice. In the blue is Chloe and Megan. In the yellow is Emily and Edward. In the green is Olivia and Morgan. And the white is Grace and Eva. And in the purple is Alex and Heidi. First race is the bank race as the arena party is setting up. There seems to be a great debate in the middle of this arena. So Alex and Heidi is in black, not purple. That was my bad. We look about ready. We got a thumbs up. I say we're ready to start the bank race of the Heat 3, Session 3. And the way it's a good start for everybody now, but it's going to be the red at the cone first. They have to lift this off cleanly to get up to the top first. It's going to be the white on the far side. The red and the blue have to turn back, so it's going to be the white, followed by the green, followed by the black on the far side to go up first. It's the white turning first. The green's having a bit of bother, so it's going to leave the white to get a bit of a lead now. So it's going to be the green and the black on the far side racing it out. It's going to be the red get the first lumber on, so it's going to be the black coming out for their last rider. They must be doing 3, so it's going to be the white coming down now for their second rider. Crack and pick up for the black on the far side as they're going to put their second number on. It's going to be the white coming out first for the third number. They get their second number on as they're going to come home and they get off. So they're riding home as fast as they can. Yellow's having a bit of trouble, but they seem to getting it now. So it's going to be the green coming down for their second rider, followed by the blue. Now it's going to be the right coming down now. Further last bit on, but it seems to be the black on the far side. Do they have another number? They have another number. So it's got to be leave room for the white. And they get on. So they're coming home for a massive lead for the white. They're cruising down knowing they have won this race. The black's going up now. They're putting their last number on. They get it on and they're coming home. It's going to be a race between the red and the blue, but the blues have a bit of bother. And the greens have a bit of bother too. Is the red going to catch it above the green? And the green get it, and the red get it. It's going to be a race. It's going to be the green just ahead of the red, I think. I wouldn't like to be scores today, so it's going to be the yellow going up for their second number. The blue going up for their last number. It's a big stretch for this yellow pony, but they seem to drop it, so they have to turn back around and get back on again. The blue get it on, so they're cruising home. Nice bit on for the yellows. They're coming up for their third number. They get it as they're going up to the top. And they get it on as they're coming home. Good finish for the yellow. Next race is Bang a Balloon. Everybody seems alright. No eliminations. Race is called Bang a Balloon. You have to hit 2 balloons on the way up. I'm going to be absolutely awful at this race later. I've already learned to hit one. Lane 2 has picked the same colour. Wee bit of details here. Everybody else is going for the Irish flag. They seem to want to go green. And no way, it's a good start for everybody. It's the white in the first side, followed by the red. The red going to pop these two green balloons. They get the two green balloons, so they're going up. But it's the white, followed by the green in the first side. It's going to be fast, and the white get it. The green missed one of those, so they have to turn back. So it's going to leave the white in the first side to win, followed by the red, followed by the blue, followed by the yellow. The black and the near side's having a bit of baller, but they're coming down now. Can they get both? And they miss a balloon, so they cannot get it. Just out of the green, they have to turn back. And they get it. Good finish for the black. That was a fast and furious race. Next race is Hug a Mug. And there is no eliminations. Good race. I'm taking joke suggestions, so anybody has any good jokes, come my way, and you can tell them over the mic. Do you have any good jokes, John? John does not have any good jokes. John, what do you call a deer with no eyes? No eye deer. What do you call a deer with no eyes and legs? Still no idea. What do you call a deer with no eyes, no legs, and in the sea? Bob. You got any good jokes? So I got a joke suggestion there. How do you tell the difference between a boy ant and a girl ant? The girl ant sinks to the bottom of a cup of water, and the boy ant is buoyant and it floats in the top of a cup of water. I think we should go on Britain's Got Talent. We're definitely win. These races are fast and furious. We're about ready to start the Hug-a-Mug race. Eyes to the starter. And away, it's a good start for everybody now, but it's going to be the white in the near side to go on first, followed by the black. It's going to be a race on. All the mugs are on them poses, all by this turn now. It's going to be the white turn on first, followed by the green on the far side. It's going to be the white coming down now. It's all by these handovers now. Who's going to get it? Who's going to miss it? It's going to be in the hand for the white, in the hand for the green on the far side. So it's going to be the white, the black, and the green battling out. It's all by these turns, and the speed of the pony now. It's going to be the green on the far side, followed by the white, but the white overshot it. It's going to be a race here. It's going to be the green in the far side, but I wouldn't like to be the scores in that one. It would have been the green and the white, just followed closely by the black. The blue missed the handover, then the red finished there. The yellow on the far side has missed the pole, so they have to get back on again. With that, leave room for the blue. They're going to put the mug on the pole. And it's going to be the white battling out now. Can they lift this before the blue? They get it. It's going to be a race now between the yellow and the blue. But it looks like the yellow has just fixed a mistake ahead of the blue. Any flags? Is there a flag? There seems to be a flag. There is a flag. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That was a fast and furious race. Next race is Run and Ride. There's a wee bit of debate with this flag. We may just wait until they sort it out. We might need to get the cameras out. They are still discussing. There seems to be a flag. There is a flag. Obstruction on blue and yellow, so blue's eliminated. So blue is eliminated in that race, the hug-a-mug race. Next race is Run and Ride. Race seems about ready to start. Just wait a wee second. Just a wee second. Just a wee second. And no way, it's a good start for everybody, but it's going to be the white and the green. Ahead of everybody else. It's all about these vaults now. Who's going to vault and who's going to start mine? It's going to be the white turning around. They seem to be about vaulting. So is the green. It's going to be a good vault for the white. Good vault for the green as they're leading this competition. So it's going to be the white and the green battling out now. It's all about how the ponies run now. The blue and the red and the yellow and the black are on the line. But it's going to be the white and it's going to be the green. It's all about these running. It seems to be the white ahead of the green. But it's going to play for here. It's going to be the white ahead of the green. And it's going to be a race between the black and the red now. It's going to be the black just ahead of the red. And the blue's coming down now. They're going to beat the yellow. The yellow has a bit of leading problems. The pony just does not want to run. They just going to walk. And the whistle is blown. Good finish for the yellow. Next race is pony pairs. And the way it's a good stuff for everybody now. It's all about these bending the poles and the speed of the pony. It seems to be the green and the white leading this. But it's going to be this turn for the next rider. It's going to be the green turn first, followed by the white, followed by the black. It's going to be on the line now. It's about these bending and working with the ponies. It seems to be the green ahead of the blue coming down now. It's going to be the blue and the white miss, the white break. So it's going to leave room for the blue to come in second. The white have to turn back, so it's going to leave room for the rest of the ponies. It seems to be the black coming down now as they're cantering, followed by the red. But the white seem to fix a mistake, so they're going right. It's going to be a race now between the white and the red. Sorry, it's going to be the red ahead of the white. Got tongue twisted there a wee bit. So it's going to be the yellow coming down now. They have Brooks have to turn around again. Good finish for the yellow. Next race is the pony. Sorry, that was a pony press. 2 flag. Oh, a wee bit of a break. Good finish for the yellow. Next race is the 2 flag race. It's all on the line now, but it's all about this pitting. Are they going to get it? It seems to be in for everybody. So they're going up to the top now. It seems to be the white heading against the black and the green, but it's all to play for here. It's going to be and the black messed it, but the white get it and the green get it. So it seems to be the white, followed by the green, followed by the red, followed by the blue, and the black fixes a mistake, but it's going to leave room for the yellow, and the yellow get it ahead of the black. That was a fast and furious race, that one. Didn't take long to do. Next race, and the final race is Agility Aces. I'll give you the scores of doors after that, just before the last race. So after that race, Judy and Alice are in 21. Chloe and Megan are in 16. Emily, Emily and Edward are on 10. Olivia and Morgan are in 28. Grace and Eva are in 31. And Alex and Heidi are in 19. One more race to go. It's all to play for, but it looks like it's going to be Olivia and Morgan storming this session. But Grace and Eva are in 31, so they have 3 points. It's all to play for here to win this last race. Grace and Eva are in 31. Olivia and Morgan are in 28. And the way for the final race of this heat is going to be off of the green, off of the white, and off of the black on the far side. It's going to be a tight one, I think, this one, but it's going to be the white. But the white have to turn right, so it's going to leave room for the green and the black on the far side. The blue have a bad problem, so they're going up now. So that's going to be the black off first, followed by the green, followed by the white. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the black on the far side as they're bolting on. They are storming this, but the green have a bad ball, so it's going to leave room for the white, and the white get on just before that line. So it's got the white comes second on that. But the green get it before the green. The green get a lovely vault as they coming in fourth. And it's going to be, and the yellow missed it, so they have to turn back. So it's leave room for the blue. The pony has kicked 2 stepping stones now. That is very unfortunate. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And just get on now. And the whistle is blown. Is that heat finished? Well done, everybody, in that heat. Oh, we'll get the scores adored and the winners of that heat very soon. We are just waiting on the scores adoors. Get the rosettes for the winners of this session. So the winners on 36 in this session is Grace and Eva. Can you come over and collect your rosettes? Well done, well done.
Hello, happy campers. We are now going into the session 3, heat 4 of the Under 15 World Pairs Championships. Would all assistant referees who are going to be doing this session please come over to the commentator and sign in? Thank you very much. Could we have assistant referees from the Under 15s Session 3 Heat 2, please, to come and sign in? Just remember that points will be deducted if your assistant referee does not put in an appearance. Okay, let's welcome into the arena, please, the Heat 4. We should have in red Will Ladd and Adam Booth, please. They'll be in lane 1. Lane 2 in blue will be Eva O'Shaughnessy and Emma Vanderdyke. You can correct me on the spelling, please, on the pronunciation. And then in lane 3 in yellow, we have Paloma and Capuchin. The lane 4 in green, we have Joey Reevy and Isabel Byrne. And then in white, in lane 5, we have Lily O'Reilly and Max O'Reilly. But we are still waiting, please, for some assistant referees. So we need assistant referees from Heat 2. And so we should, I'm looking for assistant referees. So assistant referees, please, for Millie Wildboar and Hannah Williamson. Jack Mangan and Harriet Mangan. Aoife O'Connor and Flavie. Oh no, we've got Aoife, sorry, beg your pardon. And Danica Heater and Madison Gully. Could we have assistant referees, please? At the moment, I think I've only got 3 assistant referees. Our ref starter needs a bit more help, please. Points will be deducted if your assistant referee does not turn up. And please, the rider with the green, you're not really supposed to be practicing in the arena at this stage. You can warm up a wee bit and keep warm, just walking around, but you shouldn't really be practicing. Thank you. Are there any volunteers who are around the arena who'd be happy to come in and assistant referee for us to help get this on the road? We are looking for referees. So thank you very much. Looks like the arena is all set. We're just waiting for one of our assistant referees to walk to her position, and then we'll be ready to go. Flags down, that's a very good start. Lovely and even. Who's going to be first, though, to the bank? And we've got the yellow team bending down. Oh, but they've just missed it. Looks like the green team are the first to going up to the top to deposit their money. Who's going to get their check into the bank first? Who's going to go into the black? And then the yellows are going up now. Reds have got a little bit of a problem. They've got something on the floor, but the whites are going up as well now. But greens are back on their way down. They're going to be doing their second number. And they've picked up the one. Right, and the yellow, they're not far behind, so it's between the yellows and the greens. Oh, but the yellows' pony has just shied away a little bit. And now we've got the whites just picking up theirs, and then the yellow team theirs. But green have got two on now, and green are going back for their second rider. So that's the hatband rider now out for the greens. Now the yellows are coming back down now, and their hatband rider's waiting on the line. Who's going to be going up next? And then the whites are back on the other side. So the white hatband rider's out now as well. So we've got three hatbands out on the field of play. Riders. And we've got the greens have just dropped it on the floor. So the yellows are coming back for their last number. Green have just remounted. And white have just picked up their third number. Reds have got it on. So reds are coming back down now. And we've got the Hatband Rider coming back down for the yellows. Well done. So the Hatband Rider coming down now for the greens. So we've got the whites on the far side. Red is still having a little struggle with getting their pony to go up to the bank. So whites coming up now with their last number. And that's it. The whites are on. The reds are coming back now for the Hatband Riders to go out. So the second pony going out now for the reds. This is the red team of Will Ladd and Adam Booth. Well, the whites are coming over now. So that's Lily O'Reilly, I think. Oh, that's Max, is it? Okay, that's Max. Right, so reds now. That's a lovely put on. So they've now got £100 in the bank. Can we make it £1,000, please? But the pony is just playing a little dance around here. Should have been on the dance floor last night, I think. Really good circles there. That's absolutely super. And then going up to the top. Oh, a little circle round. And that's it, the number's on. So reds are finished now once they're over the line. Oh, there's a Scapy balloon on the other side. And he's just taking it easy, trotting back to the finish line. So that's finished for the... So points for the bank race were 3 for the reds, 6 for the... So 3 points for Will and Adam. We got 6 points for Paloma and Capucine, 5 points for Joey and Isabel, and 4 points for Lily and Max. Nice even break for all the riders. Let's see who can get the 2 balloons at once. Oh, fantastic. Everybody's got 2 balloons. I think I can't quite see around Warwick. And then coming back, this is a fast and furious race. So that's fantastic for the whites. They're coming over the line first. But the yellows have just missed their balloons. So they're just going to be going back. Oh, no, yep. And we've got the hatband for the greens. Yep, they've done it. So fantastic. So the Reds have just missed theirs, so they're going to have to go back as well. So we've still got 2 teams out on the field of play. Started off was very fast and furious. It's just slowed up a wee bit this race. So let's see. This pony looks like it's not awfully keen on going near these balloons. Oh, that's great. Okie dokie. So that's a red. They just need to turn around now and get back to the finish line. And so the reds are over the line. Oh, and the yellows have done it. So fantastic. So all 4 now have completed that race. And our next race will be Hug-a-Mug. 2 mugs on the barrels for the pairs, please. And the referee has signalled that there's no queries in that race. So we'll just get an update on the scores. So it looks like we're all set up now once the arena party have collected all the balloon holders. Would you mind picking up the scraps of balloon, please, so it doesn't startle the ponies when they're going up? Everybody could try and pick up all the little scraps of balloon. Oh, it's a lovely start for the greens and the whites. First mugs go on. Fantastic. Very good put on. Super. So they're all up to the barrel. We've got 3 in a line now. Who's going to get it first? It's going to be the whites and the yellows. I think the yellows have got a very, very slight lead. Let's see if they can get a good handover, though. This is going to be a crucial point in the race. And the yellows have gone down for. The whites have got a good handover. And, the greens have got a good handover. And the reds have just gone past. So, beautiful scoop from the ground by the yellow team over there. So their hatband rider's out now. But it looks like the white hatband rider is in the lead. And the white hatband rider comes over the line. And there's the green hatband rider. So who's going to be in next? It's going to be a close competition here because the reds are catching up now on the yellows. The yellows are just slowed down. Oh, no! And he's just trying to correct his mistake. And the pony is not very keen on going near the poles now. Oh, dearie me. He's been doing pony club zones probably just recently. And so that's it. So he's put the pole up. Now remounting and over the line with the mug in his hand. So your next race is a run and ride. Nice easy one for the arena party. Could you just collect the mugs in? And we need a 5th pole in for the run and ride. 5th pole in the normal 5th pole position, please. And if anybody sees any scraps of balloon on the floor, if you kindly pick those up as well, that would be very helpful. And I'll just see what the update is scores are. So scores for Bang a Balloon were Will and Adam got 4, Paloma and Capucine 3, and Joey and Isabel 5, Lily and Max got 6. 3 pour Paloma et Capucine. So for this session, the leaders are joint leaders at the moment of Joey Reevy and Ishbel Byrne, with Lily O'Reilly and Max O'Reilly. Both have 10 points for this session, but they're very closely followed by Paloma and Capine. They have 9 points, and Will and Adam with 7 points. So all to play for at this stage. Very, very close heat. That's it. Very good even start for everybody. But the whites are very fast off on their feet. So the whites and the yellows, but closely followed by the red team. And that's the white team coming back, and then the yellow team. So the whites and the yellows hatband riders going out together, and then the reds. Then the greens are coming back for their second rider, but on their feet now, ready, running back. It's a race now between the yellows and the whites. I think the whites just got slightly longer legs and faster pony, and they're coming back. What a run for those yellow team. Those legs are hardly touching the ground. And the red team now are over the line as well. So we're just waiting now for the green team to go round the end and race back. This beautiful pony. There's a very, very pretty pony. Lovely long legs, beautiful riding, and that pony is leading absolutely beautifully. Well done. But it looks like we have a couple of flags. So our esteemed referee from Australia, Warwick, is just chatting to the assistant referees to find out what the complications has been. So unfortunately, that's elimination for the green team. They didn't run the full length. You have to go past the 5th pole before you change from either riding or running. So points for the Hugger Mug were Will and Adam got 3, Paloma and Capucine 4, Joey and Isabel 5, Lily and Max 6. The scores for Run and Ride: Will and Adam were 4, Paloma et Capucine 5, Joey and Isabel 0 points because they were eliminated, and Lily and Max got 6. onto our pairs race. Yes, unfortunately, the whistle means just be ready. That's it, the riders are off. Oh, look at that red team. They're really stormy. And so are the whites, though. The yellow's not far behind. So who's going to be the first to pick up? The whites are the first to come back, closely followed, though, by the yellows. And they're all weaving in and out beautifully. The yellows are very, very close together, very nicely matched ponies. So that's the whites over the line. The yellows, the greens, I think, have lost it. They've just separated. And the yellows, unfortunately, let go as well. So the yellows are coming back to the second pole, as are the greens. So it's now going to be a race between these two teams to see who can get over the line with their rope in each rider's hand. And that's it. The greens and yellows both over the line now. I think the referee has just got a query, so we won't be giving the scores out quite yet. Our next race is the 2 flag race. I've just been informed by our esteemed leader, Ted Creed, that the semi-final T-shirts will be handed out for all age groups in the main arena as soon as the last heat of the Open has finished, which will be about 1 o'clock. So unfortunately, that's elimination for green. They separated before the line, went back to correct, but they had a rider either side of the post. They then lifted their rope to go over the post, whereas they needed to both go round the same side of the post. So sorry for that, green team. And they're off. It looks like the greens and the whites are the first ones to come to the put-in. Oh, oh, gosh. So we've had everybody miss, apart from the yellows. The yellows have got theirs in, so the yellows are getting their hand over. This is one of these races where if you miss it at the first stage, then that's it. So the yellows now. So the greens are coming down with their hatband rider. And the whites are now trying to correct. So that's the yellows over the line. Beautiful. A lovely pickup for the greens now. And so we've now got the reds coming down with their hatband rider. And that's beautiful. Well done. Lovely pickup. The white team have corrected now and just about to vault back into the saddle. Ah, beautiful vault there. Absolutely stunning. Very nice. Handing over. Oops, I think she missed. I can't see because of the trees, but there's still. She's coming back to correct her, catching her flag. Lovely hand over there. So that's super. So it's a demonstration run now. Beautiful put in now from the white team. And storming down. Oh, fantastic pickup. Absolutely lovely. Ian will be pleased with that. So our next race is Agility Aces. And then the U teams can get out before the rain officially starts. And I'll now give you an update on the scores. Session 3. So update on the scores for the run and ride. Will and Adam had 4. Paloma et Capuchin 5. And Joey and Ishbel were eliminated from that one. Lily and Max got 6. Pony pairs. Will and Adam got the 5. Paloma et Capuchin 4. Joey and Ishbel, unfortunately, were eliminated from that one. And Lily and Max got the 6. 2 more races to go. Our totals are running that Lily and Max have 28. Paloma et Capuchin 22. And Will and Adam 19. And Joey and Ishbel 15. Now setting up for Agility Aces. Our last race, Agility Aces. So the points for 2 flag were Will and Adam got the 4. Paloma et Capuchin 6. Joey and Isabel 5. And Lily and Max got 3. So that changes our scores now that Lily and Max are in the lead with 31, but closely followed by Paloma and Capuchin with Van Huit. And then we have Will and Adam with 23 and Joey and Isabel with 20. And they're off. Very good start there for the yellows and the greens, who's going to be first off. I think that all 3. So good. Yellows across, greens and whites, and all the reds just mounting. Oh, not quite got the leg of it, but now they have. Right, so whites are just struggling to get back on their pony. So we've got the yellow and the green team coming down. And who's going to be vaulting on first? It's going to be a very fast and furious race. And I think the yellows may have just tipped it over the greens, but I'm not the judge. And then there's the red team over the line. So we're just waiting now for the white team. And it's hard work, this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wonderful. That's absolutely super. But in the saddle, over the line. Well done, teams. So that's our last race. We'll just wait for the scores to be updated. And then I'll give you the overall scores. So the scores for Agility Aces were Will and Adam got 4 points, Paloma et Capuchin 6 points, Joey and Isabel got 5 points and Lily and Max got 3. So our winners, we have joint winners of this session. Do we need a runoff if it's joint winners of the session, Warwick? Whoever won the last race. So Paloma and Capuchin. I got 6 in the dernière screen. So the winners, joint winners of this session are Paloma and Capuchin on 34 and Lily and Max on 34. We then have Will and Adam on 27 and Joey and Isabel on 25. So well done to all the teams, particularly to Lillian Bax and Paloma and Capuchin. So far we have 4, and so we're still looking for referees from Jodie and Alice, please. Chloe and Megan. And
here comes Chloe and Megan anyway. Is coming here.
Emily and Edward.
No such stuff.
I take this back off.
So the Feehans, we're looking for, sorry? Super duper. That's all 6 referees signed in. And our first race will be the bank race. Everybody going to go from the red to the black, putting their money into the bank. We want £1,000 in that bank. So for this session, we are welcoming into the arena in lane 1 in red, we have Laura and Erica. In lane 2 in the blue, we have Charlie and Poppy. In lane 3 in yellow, we have Jaden and Taryn. Lane 4 in green, we have Lauren and Eliza. And lane 5 in white, we have Anna and Sive. Sive. Anna and Sive. Thank you very much. These English people commentating, it's pretty hopeless, isn't it? Oh, beg your pardon. It's euros and not pounds. You've got to put 1,000 euros into the bank. Just waiting for get sorted in the box, so that you've got scorers and judges. That's off. A lovely even break there. Very disciplined, these under 15s. Well done. And who's going to be first to get their number off? And it is the yellow team, closely followed though by the green team and the reds and the blues. Everybody's up in a line now. We've got the whites coming up as well. And so who's going to get it on? Oh, very fast put on there for the greens and the yellows. They're both doing a second one each. This is one of those races where you can do 1 and 3. But they're both doing the second one for the first rider. And now we've got the blue team. The yellow team is heading off back to home. But the green team are doing their rider, I think, is coming in for their third. So that's beautifully done for the green team. The white team are going up with their second, and the red team are just putting their second on. So blue team are coming back down. Their board's a bit tilted, so I can't quite see how many they've got on. I think they've got 2 on. So the hatband rider is out now for the green team, and hatband rider out for the reds. But the hatband rider on the green has only got 1 to do. They've just got to go from 100 to 1,000. And the blue team are coming back now. They've got 3 on, so their hatband rider has only got 1 to do. And so the yellows are coming back now for their hatband rider. So it's been quite a popular choice doing a 3 and 1 for this race. So we've got the green team coming back down over the line. Well done, green team. So the yellows are just picking off their last number. And we've got the numbers all on the board for the blue team. And they're coming back over the line. Well done. And then the red team coming back for their last number. The yellow's pony is just being a little bit reluctant to go near it, but I think they've got it hooked on now. Fabulous hook on. So he's just coming back down now and racing down against the reds, but I think that the yellows have just tipped it. We've got the white hatband still out in the field of play. Let's see how they get on. Beautiful put on, that's lovely. And that lovely grey pony, they're just coming back. I think that that's everybody finished. Not quite sure what the green hatband rider is doing, riding up to the bank board. Not really supposed to be practicing in the middle of a competition, my dear. So, our next race is Bang a Balloon. 2 balloons each. So it doesn't look like there were any flags for that race. Just waiting for the points to update. Lovely even start for everybody. But it looks like the yellow's got a very fast pony. Who's going to get the ball? Oh, beautifully done. Just the team on the far side who only got one of theirs. And that's the yellows come storming back and the whites. And closely followed by the reds and the blues. So the greens just have to go back and pop one more balloon. And now their hatband riders coming back down. And beautifully done. When the arena party come and pick up the boards, would you please pick up any shards of balloons that are left so it doesn't startle the ponies in the next race? Thank you. Okay, we'll have scraps of balloon. We're having a scrap of balloon. Bits and pieces of balloon. Stuff. Fragments of balloon. We're having all sorts of suggestions here as to what term I should use to describe it. But if you do see any little bits of balloon lying on the floor, please pick them up. Warwick has just suggested the pops of balloon. Talking about remains is a little bit morbid, I think. Okay, so we've got the points for the bank race, and Laura and Erica got 3, Charlie and Poppy 5, Jaden and Taryn 4, Lauren and Eliza 6, and Anna and Sive 2. Then the banger balloon race, we had Laura and Erica with 4, Charlie and Poppy 3, Jaden and Taryn took the 6, and Lauren and Eliza the 2, and Anna and Sive 5. All set off now for the Hug-a-Mug. It's good put-ons. So let's see who else is going to get good. Everybody else is going for poles a little bit further up. So, and with first coming back is the yellows, just followed closely by the blues. They're going to be handing over. So the greens are coming down. So it's the yellows. The yellows are off first, but the greens are going off at high speed, and the blues. Who's going to be picking up? So it's the yellows and blues are in a line with the greens. We've got 3 teams now racing down, all storming back down now. But I'm not the judge. I wasn't quite sure whether it was the blues who just tipped it over the yellows, but I'll let them decide it in the box, followed by the greens. And we've now got the red team coming down. So that's the red team over the line, and one more team to complete. I think they've had a little bit of a stooshy up the end as they're just remounting their pony. And coming back down the arena. That's the whistle gone. I think there's a flag. Our referee is just going to go and check with one of the assistant referees. So setting up now for our next race, which is a run and ride. Not much to bring out for the arena parties. Just collecting the mugs and the bins to go back in. Our referee was commenting on the lovely walking tents. He said, "Is this just an Irish thing?" I said, "No, it's a Scottish thing as well." Only thing that keeps us alive in the wind and the rain. So just waiting for the scores to update, and then I'll give you the latest. So we're just waiting for a decision about the hugger mug. I'm afraid the red team are eliminated. You didn't make a proper attempt at picking the mug off the barrel before your pony knocked everything over. You then picked up the mug off the floor and straightened the barrel, but carried on with the race. You should have corrected, you should have put the mug back on the barrel and then made a valid attempt to lift it off the barrel before continuing with the race. Just like to remind everybody what the rule is for the starts. The whistle goes and you come to the line and you're prepared to start. When the flag goes up, you walk into the box. If your pony is jogging, that's okay, as long as you are not going no faster than a walking speed and you're not going any faster than the other riders. So everything is done at a walking pace. When you're walking into the box in a nice line, you have to be prepared to pause. Your starter may not ask you to actually stop, but you need to be prepared to pause, and then he will drop the flag and you can go. Very nice start. So who's got the long legs? I think that the yellow team is sprinting ahead. The blue team are going at a really fast pace on the far side. The Reds pony is just not quite so keen to get up to the other end. But first on is the blues. The yellows are coming back down, but not quite. Referee has just had to scoot out of the way very quickly, but it's the blues followed by the greens, followed by the yellows, and the whites not far behind. The reds coming back down now for their hatband rider, but the yellows have knocked the pole over, but they've picked it up, they've corrected their mistakes, and now running back down, storming down are the blues, closely followed by the greens, but it's going to be a race between the greens and the yellows, and the greens, I think, just tipped it over the yellows, and then the whites are over the line, and now the red team are running down. Referee has signalled the end of the race, but he just wants to inspect a pole. Very fast and furious race, that one. So the next one is pony pairs. 3 more races to go, and the rain has stopped. Hooray! Hooray! I even take my coat off again. So some discussion, so I can't announce the scores for this race, but I will announce the scores for the previous race. So scores for the Hugger Mug. Laura and Erica unfortunately were eliminated. Charlie and Poppy scored 6. Jaden and Taryn scored 5. Lauren and Eliza scored 4. Anna and Steve scored 3. So our totals for this session at the moment, Jaden and Taryn are in the lead with 15, followed by Charlie and Poppy on 14, Lauren and Eliza on 12, Anna and Sive, I keep forgetting, Sive, I beg your pardon, Sive on 10, and Laura and Erica on 7. Referee says that was all good, so the scores stand as the people came over the line. We'll get those on scoreboard. And they're off. And so we've got a nice even break here. And they're very fast up to the top line. Who's going to be the first to come back with their partner? And it looks fairly even now. We've got, the greens have just missed. So we've got the reds and the yellows now. They're racing it out. Don't knock over our referee. So the racing, I think the yellows may have just tipped it, but it's difficult to tell from this angle where the second pony was. And then the yellows come over the line, followed closely behind by the green team. That was an almost perfect run. I don't quite know what's happened to the red team though. Oh dear. I believe that the red team might have gone up without a rope. So we're just going to have to try and sort out what is going to happen with this race. It is useful for the teams to highlight if they haven't got a piece of equipment so that you can just stop the race until you are ready. We'll see what we're moving on to the next race. I'm afraid the red team are eliminated. They should have realised that they didn't have the equipment and alerted the referee before the start of the race. So now setting up for the 2 flag race. Scores for the run and ride were Laura and Erica 2, Charlie and Poppy 6, Jaden and Taryn 4, Lauren and Eliza 5, and Anna and Sive 3. So the total scores after the run and ride, that's without the scores for the pony pairs, were we've got new leaders of Charlie and Poppy on 20, Jaden and Taryn on 19, Lauren and Eliza on 17, Anna and Sive on 13, and Laura and Erica on 9. Looks like we've got all the riders at the top end and the arena is set. Please remember to alert your referee if you haven't got your start equipment. So they're off. Who's going to get a really good put in? So lovely put in for the yellows and the reds and also the greens and the whites. It's just the blues that have missed their put in. Have going back now. So, but the greens have missed on the way down and the yellows have managed to knock the cone over. So it's the whites who are coming down. They've got a clear field. Beautiful pick up for the whites. So that's a lovely finish for the whites. And the reds have picked up now they're home, and the blues. Greens come screaming down and their yellows as well. So everybody has finished the race. A stunning racing in that race. Well done, teams. So we now have the agility aces. So our scores for pony pairs was Lauren and Erica, unfortunately, 0. Charlie and Poppy got 5. Jaden and Taryn took the 6. Lauren and Eliza took 2. And Anna and Sive took 3. So our leaders, we've got joint leaders now, Charlie and Poppy and Jaden and Taryn, all on 25. Closely followed by Lauren and Eliza on 19, Anna and Sive on 16, and Laura and Erica on 9. This is without the scores yet for the 2 flag. Just waiting for those to come up. Scores for the 2 flag. Laura and Erica took 5. Charlie and Poppy took 4. Jaden and Taryn took the 2. Lauren and Eliza took 3. Anna and Sive took the 6. So the total scores at the moment now are Charlie and Poppy have just edged into the lead on 29. Jaden and Taryn took 27. And Lauren and Eliza and Anna and Sive are tying on 22. Laura and Erica on 14. Right, all ready to go for the agility aces. And they're all off. Very nice start now. The yellows have gone off very quickly, but they're all off now, ready to go over there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, but the yellows have got to go back. They must have missed a step. Right, okie dokie. So that's the blues coming back down now with their hatband rider. Well, they get a nice clean sweep across there. That's lovely. And vaulting into the saddle. That's a beautiful run for the blues. The greens have just got to get back in and they're over the line. Yellows have really well done to correcting. And then the reds. And we've just got the white team to finish. And she's vaulted on now. Beautiful vault. And she's over the line. So that's the end of Heat 5. Well done, everybody. As soon as the scores are posted, I will give you all a summary of the scores. Well, could everybody please help take the equipment back to the trailer? We've finished with these sessions for today. It'd be very helpful if Arena Party could just hang around for a few minutes and help clear everything out of the arena and take everything back to the trailer. Apart from, obviously, the poles. We'll leave the bending pole. Oh, no, we finished in this arena completely, so if we can clear the bending poles as well, that would be absolutely super. So please help clear up this arena, folks. That would be absolutely marvellous. And so the final scores for this session. Agility aces. Lauren and Erica got 3. Charlie and Poppy took the 6. Jaden and Taryn took 4. Lauren and Eliza took 5. Anna and Saif took 2. So for this session, the leaders were Charlie and Poppy on 35. Well done, Charlie and Poppy. So if you'd like to come over and collect your rosettes. Oh, I'm really, really sorry. We'll give you a round of applause, but they've actually haven't got enough rosettes. But, well, we will get them to you later on. So we will promise that we will get rosettes to you probably when you're in the semi-finals. So the overall scores of these teams. Jaden and Taryn have 102. Well done. Lauren and Eliza have 94. Charlie and Poppy have 91. Laura and Erica have 63. And Anna and Saif have 55. Well done, teams, and thank you all very much.
You can just sort it. Thanks very much.
No, probably because of just someone dropped it on the side. Probably a trainer dropped it on the side.
Oh, we better put this in as well. What about that microphone?
That's the man down there at the top when you can't take off.
Oh, and he's going to take all that. Take up all this stuff.
Yes.